sing this next song about anything at all.
Welcome, any and all, to Dreaming in Paradox, the Wednesday edition. I am your host, John Olson.
And I'm your host, Jose Venutolo.
And joining us for the third time this week is Michael Barra.
Hello.
He's been to his voice lesson, and he has returned to us, and we have returned to you. So, Wednesday, we start in on our secret topics. Secret from each other, anyway.
Yeah.
And we usually start with a guest.
That is correct.
So, what would you like to bring to the table?
Well,
What do you got for us?
I want to bring something to the table that was a big part of my life growing up, and I'm going to one this coming weekend. The topic is country fairs.
Country fairs.
Yeah, see, I grew up in Durham, Connecticut. Durham, Connecticut. Yeah, it's a teeny little town. I always said there were more cows than people when I was born. I don't know if that's true or not, but it is home. Yeah, it's quite possible.
If people have a lot of cows in there.
Yeah. But it's home to one of the largest fairs in New England, and that's the only thing the town's known for.
Okay.
And it also is the second.
Is it like the State Fair? Is it the New England?
So the Big E.
Or I guess there's no New England Fair.
Well, the Big E is the New England Fair. That's where I'm going this next weekend. The Big Eastern, and that's in Massachusetts.
Have you been to that one before?
Yeah, I go every year.
What kind of stuff do they do?
So they have huge concerts there, but also it's showing livestock, it's carnival games, it's rides. They're also known for bringing interesting foods into the fair world.
Nice.
This year, one of the things I've heard about is a deep fried martini.
What?
What?
Right?
Well, because they've got the solid alcohol now, right?
Solid alcohol.
Have you not heard of this? It's
Nope.
it's like
Never heard of it, but I want to
I
know
haven't
more.
either.
it's supposed to be really terrible for you. It's
Yeah.
super deadly.
Super deadly.
I can
it's
imagine.
I mean, alcohol is poisonous to people. So
And that has to
solidifying
be
it just seems
concentrated, right?
So yeah, so it's very thick, and I guess you can bake with it, or so you can do something with it. I don't know why you'd want to make
Solid
it.
alcohol.
See, I don't know. My I was wait, deep fried
They probably
martini.
put it in
Is it
something.
just a martini with instead of olive juice, it's oil? It's a little bit of
Or it's got
they
the
just-
fried crust on the outside of the
Yeah,
rim.
yeah. They
That'd
just
be
take-
like a margarita.
They
though.
take a tablespoon of the fryer oil. Yeah, I know.
Did you
I'm
ever
probably
see-
gonna
Fried martini,
I'm
you gotta
probably
at
gonna
least-
try it though.
Check it out.
Did you ever see that episode of The Simpsons where Moe gets this deep fryer from the army and then he starts frying everything?
No, but there's a restaurant in Brooklyn that does it. They will fry anything you bring.
No, but this is.
What?
I mean, this episode was he got this industrial military fryer, and then people would come it became a restaurant. Moe's became a restaurant, and then people will order food, and then he will bring the tray with all the food and the drinks, and then just put it on the fryer, and then he will come out. People would just take pieces of it, and then you're talking about deep fried martini, and I go maybe it's that. We just take a martini, fry it, and give it to you the whole cup. And everything.
The cup's fried.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, there's a place in Brooklyn that you can bring food, and they will deep fry it for you.
That's
Nice.
great. It's
That
generous.
is
of
They
them.
said the only things that they won't do is Skittles, because they get all over the
certain things that are going to ruin the.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they said one of the favorite things people bring is sushi, deep fried sushi,
that must be awesome.
It's not really sushi at that point, is
right? But
It's
It's like
Probably,
temporized,
right.
super
Yeah.
temporized
Yeah.
everything.
yeah,
what if you
Because that's-
brought tempura
or deep fried.
Deep fried tempura.
Deep fried stuff. Double
I mean,
fried.
honestly, isn't a tempura just deep fried stuff?
It's battered and fried.
Yeah, I
It's
think
what?
it's the
It's
kind.
battered and fried.
Ah.
Is it also the kind of batter?
Yeah,
is
I
what
think
the tempura is, or
and
whatever.
it's
I don't
traditional
know.
Japanese.
Yeah, it's
Frying.
delicious.
It's
Tempura.
wonderful.
It's
one of the best
really
things.
good.
Yeah. But yeah, so
country fairs.
country fairs. So I used to live in Syracuse, and that's where the New York State Fair is.
Yeah.
So I've been at that a few times when I was in high school.
And do they do like? Is that agricultural at all? Do they have like animals and stuff?
They do. Yeah, they've got. I'm trying to think. I think they do like the blue ribbon hogs and stuff. Yeah. They've got the big pigs. They do like the butter sculptures there. Oh. So they'll have like a refrigerated thing. Yeah. And like it'll be a giant sculpture made entirely of butter. Because butter is really easy to carve, so you can get like very, very detailed with it.
Do they have the people? Can you watch them carve, like, or are they already there?
I imagine. I haven't seen them carve it, but I think that like I wouldn't be surprised if you got to watch people carve it.
There's a great movie about that.
There is, right?
Butter.
It's called Butter. Yeah. Is it? And it made me think of that.
Jason Bateman's in it. No, Rob Corddry.
It's Julianne Moore, right? Sure. Isn't she the main Butter? It's some heavyweight.
No, it is. It's Alias. It's Alias. It's
Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner.
And
I don't even know about this movie.
It's called Butter. Yeah, it's about
Olivia Wilde is in it.
Okay.
She plays like a escort.
She's awesome.
All over. She is awesome.
She is awesome. Like,
I enjoy her a lot. I think.
So see, when I went, there was like, I remember seeing a display. It was like a person opening a refrigerator. Mm-hmm. So like everything in the refrigerator is carved fully and detailed. Oh, wow. And like the person looks like perfectly accurate. And
the person was like
the person was butter. The person was butter, and the fridge was butter, and everything in the fridge. It was pretty impressive. They also had like log carvers who would do the live, like, I can do a bear totem pole in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And they would and it looked pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty impressive. They do that there as well.
Yeah.
I think
these are staples.
One of my favorite ones that I'm not sure if it's a staple other places, because when you enter, let's say, your livestock into the fair, you have to somebody has to be there to like spend the night with the live, like somebody has to stay over there with them. True. So they start doing these events, these weird little things. One of them that was my favorite that I walked in on unexpected, cow and owner costume competition.
Really? Like matching costumes?
Uh-huh.
So
like
you make a costume for your cow.
Yeah.
And for yourself.
Like I saw like Cop and a Bandit.
Those four cows. Okay.
But I think one of my favorite ones was
who's the cop?
It was
who was the bandit?
The cow was the bandit.
Okay.
Nice.
Because a cow, I could see it the other way just because you could stick like a police officer's cap.
But they put like some kind of mask on him.
Okay.
And he had like they had some kind of hat tied on his head like
cows.
that. Yeah. I think Han Solo and Chewbacca was
that's awesome.
One of the more intricate ones. They
that's good.
Made like a
giant fur thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the cow's got to be Chewbacca.
Yeah.
It would be funny to do it the other way.
The other way would be more interesting, definitely.
Yeah.
You were right. Jennifer Garner, Ty Burrell was in this movie.
Yeah.
Butter,
they're the
Olivia Wilde.
I think Rob Corddry is my favorite in that movie because he plays. Rob Corddry is normally an extremely cynical character, and in this, he's still cynical, but he has a relationship with his foster child that's just like sweetly cynical, and it's a really nice. I'd recommend it.
Freaking Alicia Silverstone in that. I haven't seen her in a while. Like I used to have Alicia Silverstone.
Early crush.
That's
another topic.
She was my crush when I was a teenager.
That's another topic.
I know, but it needs to happen.
Put a pin in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put a pin in it.
There you
Take
go.
Boop.
You're doing it.
I know.
Though I said that last time and I ended up doing it.
No, but I did it. I'm starting doing it in this episode.
Okay, you're gonna.
Yes, I got it.
It's
easy.
Putting pins.
I put it. Yeah,
we'll
put
put
like a
graphic
pin graphic.
Nice.
Onto it. You should watch the show. It's a pretty good show.
I definitely will, bro. It has just been a crazy month so far.
No, it's all good.
And you're just like
it's new. It's still new.
Yeah, it's only 3. This is the 3rd week, right?
This is the 4th week.
This is the 4th week.
So by the end of this week, it'll be a month. With
what we're recording is the 5th, or
is
what
the
we're
4th.
recording is the 4th.
What we're recording
right. So
airing now is the 3rd.
Airing this week. Yeah.
So it's
airing last week, I guess, for the audience.
For our friends from the future.
You've only had 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To catch up, so you got time.
Yeah. I think
they'll save.
Yeah.
They'll sit there on YouTube. You can go back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Check them out whenever you like.
Will. I'll like them all too.
Oh, look at
that.
that.
See?
Yeah.
get those thumbs up.
ups.
We'll always know, like, if we have one like, we know where it comes from.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steal credit for all of them.
And if we have a second like on your episode, it's your mom.
Probably my mom.
Definitely.
She likes everything I do.
I mean,
Yeah.
she does.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good. What do you got for fairs though?
Well, first is a difficult topic for me because we don't do those.
You don't
At least,
have
I mean,
it's
they're
like a general.
Well,
because it's usually it's like harvest time,
Yes.
right? Or
Yeah,
something
they're
like
now.
that.
This is fair season.
correct. I mean, it's not a natural thing in Venezuela. Maybe in bigger cities than the one that I
What's
come
the equivalent? Do you have an equivalent?
But we do this thing. We do this thing called in Spanish called verbena.
Yeah.
And basically is food. It's a food. It's like you go. People come and then if they come from different places than the place that they are, then they cook food that it's typical from that place. And my only memories of something that is in this kind of sense is that there was my father helped founded the Italian club in my city. And then, like it was a social, correct. And then they would do, part of what the club will do is try to preserve the culture. So once every 3 months, they will do a verbena, and then where people from different parts of Italy, they will dress on the attire of their area and cook food related to that area. And then everybody will come dressed and all the stuff, and it will be an exchange of culture.
Oh, nice.
And it was that's the closest that I can get to.
It makes sense coming from Italy. There's
Yes.
so many little subcultures.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
cool.
fairs are a lot about the food.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
rather than it spreading culture, it's more about like I said about the martini. It's more about like what is deep fried this year, or like what kind of burger bun did they come up
oh
with?
my God.
And as
Because they have a
opposed
donut
to,
burger.
but like I feel like
awesome.
at their heart, as opposed to being like bringing lots of cultures, it's like celebrating the local culture.
Yeah.
That's why they're usually pretty rural, because it's like
Let me ask you a
farm
question.
communities started these to like bring the town together and like just kind of promote
Well, I think
their
it's for the town. Like
culture.
The Durham Fair. My town that I grew up in was about 5,000 people, give or take, and on the weekend of the fair, every day it goes up to over 100,000 people in the town.
Oh wow!
So it goes
Good for
up
the
by,
economy.
what, 20, 20
Attracts
times.
It's good for the town.
Yeah.
The New York State Fair is pretty big. They bus in people from all over.
Yeah.
We were pretty close. It was a very short.
Ours
bus
was
ride.
so big that we had to. They gave all the schools, because it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think now it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But they would give us the Friday off from school because the buses literally could not drive the streets of the town and get to school on time.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes you love the fair.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, as a kid, as
Yeah.
a teacher.
I mean,
maybe not so much.
there's
Or
always
as a
been
bus
friends.
driver.
Teachers loved it,
Maybe
too.
he is a bus driver, not so much.
Well, the bus drivers didn't get the day off because they then used
Yeah,
the
of course.
school buses to do shuttle parking.
Oh wow.
They would have to. Everybody parked at the schools and they would shuttle them back and forth.
So there's always something fried on these fairs.
Always.
Yeah, deep
So
frying
always-
is big.
so it's
the
like-
fried Oreo is famous.
So it's
Fried
like
Oreo,
it's like
yeah.
the funnel
fried
cake
Twinkie.
is like
it's like promoting
Fried
heart
dough.
attacks.
yeah, fried dough.
There's
I
probably
always
quite a
was
bit
a
of
big-
heart attacks at the fair.
So
yeah.
there is no vegan fair. there is
Oh,
no
maybe, you never
There's
know.
no like I am a vegetarian fair.
Well,
The
can't
old
you
traditional-
can fry something and have it be vegan, right? As long as it's not fried in the same oil.
It's
or
not
something.
like fat oil or
Yeah, yeah.
I guess so.
olive oil. You know, I don't know,
Peanut oil.
peanut oil.
Can
something
fried
like that.
tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fry. I mean, vegetables.
Yeah,
Tempura,
I mean,
they do.
That's
They do vegetables.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we said,
I think
Anything
Wonderful.
fried. I mean, fried just makes everything
that's the
better.
point.
yeah.
Sometimes they make like taffy, fresh taffy.
Saltwater taffy.
Saltwater
Oh,
taffy.
yes.
Always good when it's fresh.
Yes.
There were concerts too. Are big.
There are
There's shows like they do.
It's a whole thing. It's a
Yeah, I
whole-
saw,
it's a
like,
whole event.
country, like a lot of country music. At least that was at our fair.
I saw Blink 182 at the
At a
the
fair?
New York State Fair.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is when I was in high school. They came.
Nice.
That's the only
Yeah,
time
that's a
I've
while
ever
ago.
seen.
We've had
Thanks.
Charlie Daniels band recently,
Okay.
and what's Randy Travis? Was that a big country guy? I think.
Okay, I don't know.
They're all country. Like we get either country artists or like 50s groups that there's probably one remaining member of the group still. Like
Yeah.
like Herman's Hermits, and Peter Noon is still there, but the whole band is.
Well, Herman's gone.
Well, yeah, Herman is dead.
R.I.P.
But, yeah, R.I.P. Herman. No, I my like most vivid memory from the fair was I was walking home carrying my blue ribbon winning carved pumpkin.
Nice.
Oh, no.
What did you carve? What did you carve?
What one?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, your mom has a picture.
Smashed.
Your mom must have a
It
picture.
smashed.
When I was carrying it home, and in the town there's no like street lights on the sidewalks or anything, so it's pitch black, and the sidewalk was broken, and I stepped off and I broke my ankle and I smashed the pumpkin.
You broke your
all over
ankle.
me.
Oh wow! What a good end of that day.
That was yeah, right. That was the first run in breaking my ankles 4 times in the next 2 years.
Wow.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
Start of a good trend.
Start of a great trend.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the pumpkin, and I won best of show for my pepperoni bread.
Pepperoni.
nice.
Yeah.
Pepperoni bread.
I've never submitted anything to the fair. I've just been a
Oh,
bystander. Yeah, the New York Fair is they got lots of, and then there's like carnival games. And
Yeah.
I saw a hypnotist, a comedy hypnotist who
You
would
believe
like get
it?
a bunch of group of people
Those are fun.
from the audience, and like
Did you
he
believe?
hypnotized them to varying degrees of success. Clearly, some people are more susceptible. People ready to go along with it.
Isn't that what they say? Isn't 90% or 100% of getting hypnotized your willingness to?
A big part of it is
Yeah.
and like certain people are just more susceptible to that form of suggestion. But yeah, and he would like have them think that they were like animals or something like that. It was good. It was a good time.
Nice.
That was fun.
I wonder how much that depends on your interpretation of an animal.
What's that?
I wonder how much that depends on your interpretation
I
of
think
like
completely.
Like what if
Yeah.
what if you get hypnotized and then you get asked about an animal that you have never even heard of? Like what's
That
gonna
would be
happen?
really interesting.
Yeah.
Actually.
Complete blank.
What do you do?
It's like
You just
Or
waiting.
would something come to you that isn't?
yeah,
Like would you just start
brain
doing
will start like
would you go
whatever
random
you
in a
thought,
random
yeah.
direction? Yeah.
Like whatever.
You're just
it is.
guessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like it sounds kind of familiar.
a lot of onomatopoeia. Is that a word in English?
What?
When you make the sound of an animal?
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, see, it's a big word. We should put it on a tag that there.
Well, it's not just the sound of an
Is that a
animal.
word of the
it's
day?
A
It's
word
any-
that sounds like what it is.
Yeah, okay.
So like wham is an onomatopoeia. Bam.
Bam.
Okay.
It's just
like
like
Ding.
the way of writing and saying a sound. Not necessarily being.
It's
He's
when
back.
The guess is the guess.
Our secret guest, the fly,
Fly.
is back. He was here all throughout Christmas.
Jeff Goldblum.
I'm gonna catch it. Well, I used to perform at the fair in
really?
those shows because I was in
Okay.
the high school show choir.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah,
What kind of shows you put on?
show choir. Like
I don't know why.
It was just
So,
choir.
So, did you ever see Glee?
Yeah.
Like the TV show Glee.
Yeah, I know.
That's what a show choir is. So it's singing and dancing.
Okay.
So we would do like songs from Newsies or a Disney medley, and we also had varying degrees of success.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's
Yeah.
a medley?
A medley would be like when you take all the songs and weave that a Disney medley. Take
okay.
a bunch of Disney songs and weave them together into one song, but they're still all their
So like
separate
every couple
parts.
lines or like every few sections of notes, it'll switch to another.
Kind of like what a DJ does in a discotheque, and then you use like different songs
Kind
and
of.
stuff with them, but
Kind of.
give them a little different lengths. Oh, that's what a medley. That answers so
It's
many
like
questions.
a mashup
Yeah.
with multiple songs.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Medley. It's even fun to say.
A medley.
Medley.
Onomatopoeia. No, it's not onomatopoeia.
It's
I don't
not.
think.
No, it's
onomatopoeia.
not. Pom pom pom. That's onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
You go. See, I get it.
Pom,
I
pom,
get it. We
pom.
usually use it for animals down there. There's a lot
Yeah.
of animals down there.
With the sounds of the animals.
We're
makes
slowly
sense.
but
Move.
surely teaching Jose English.
Yeah, I mean there are
It's going
things,
well.
There are certain words that some friends of mine think that I should not know, and they have no idea why I know, like bellicose, or propinquity. And then there are others like medley,
Like medley, which is more common.
Exactly, and I have no idea. I've heard it. I know it's related to music, but I
Yeah.
have no idea what exactly meant.
Yeah.
I thought it was a shorter version
I'm
of one single
constantly
song.
surprised and entertained by what you don't know.
By
what you don't know.
By what I don't know. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You learn something new from every guest.
I do.
Indeed.
I do every day.
Indeed.
Every day.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about a state fair in a long time.
Yeah, I think it's on my mind because
But yeah, you're going.
the one that's coming up is like the Durham Fair is the last full weekend of every September.
Okay.
So that's coming up, and then on Sunday, Monday, I'm going up to the Big E in Massachusetts, and I don't know. I also like to what I enjoy more about the Big E than the Durham Fair is the Durham Fair is a dry fair, no alcohol.
Oh, okay.
The Big E, however, is like the opposite of a dry fair.
Yeah,
there's like
it's a wet
beer
fair.
tent. Every like third booth is a beer tent. And then they also have full bars. Like there's a couple full bars set up that you can go get a beer, shot, listen to a band. It's huge. It's great.
So, like fair and festival, is there a difference?
I would say that a festival has. Sorry.
You came from a voice lesson, so you know.
Yeah, I
It
just
happens.
coughed in the mic. For me, I would say a festival has like a central theme, or like they do like a town will do like a strawberry festival or a music festival, which is normally about a folk music festival or I feel like a country fair is more of a general
gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're generally more agricultural, which there's definitely crossover.
The fair is probably,
festival.
I think that's a good distinction because the fair is probably broader, just in
Yeah.
nature, than a festival.
I think a festival focuses on
it's true.
something.
You know, when you think about it, they always
like Harvest Festival or something like that. But
Yeah.
Renaissance festival.
Because fair,
Right.
you have like the
Renaissance
War Fair.
Ren fairs are.
Those are
Ren
fun.
fairs. I want to go to
Different
one of
thing.
those.
Have you never been?
I've never been to a single
We
one.
have to.
You have to take me.
New York State has a decent one.
I know.
and I know
there's
some
one.
people who go every year.
I know people who
We
were
could have them.
on it.
We could do an episode here at a Renaissance festival.
We should.
That'd be fun,
Oh, we should.
That would be
We
cool.
definitely should.
right? Because it's like you go and it's a big thing and you chillax for a lot of it. So we totally have time to just sit around and.
Mm.
But they would be like,
And we
what
could do
year
themes.
is this?
Yeah.
What is this recording device
Yes.
you brought along?
Yeah, there'd always be somebody.
Well, because have you ever heard of Sturbridge Village?
Oh, it's one of those places where they're like not allowed to acknowledge.
Well, Sturbridge Village is it's like
that
like
South
an
Park
amusement
town.
park. It's set up like a town from the early 1700s, and if they have to act like it is that time period. So
Yeah.
if there's anything they don't know about, they'll they don't know what tomatoes are. Because at that point
of
they
course.
thought they were poisonous, like
They were just something.
Red
those
thing.
red poisonous
weird
berries.
thing.
But dude, Sturbridge Village. I've always wanted to go dressed up older than they are. Like I want to dress up from like the Victorian
Who
era.
are these strange?
Be like, hear ye.
That's
Good
correct.
morrow, sir.
Right? I feel like that's such a miserable job just because like the desire for people to fuck with you on your job has got to be so
Oh,
high.
yeah.
You know
You
what I
need to
mean?
have a
It's
level
like
of tolerance.
more than any
That's
other
the whole.
profession.
I've only gone there when I was younger, and now I want to go back just to fuck with them.
Right? Yeah, like
That's the whole reason I want to
That's where
go.
the fun's at,
I want to
right?
like get really drunk and just be like, "Hey, fella, what's this?"
I'm gonna take a picture and steal your soul.
Yeah, right.
thanks for the soul.
You could tell them anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, do they? I feel like they have to have tactics for just like brushing it off.
They probably
sure
do,
they
yeah.
They
Yeah.
have a whole
Training.
school, I'm sure. Yeah, at the
whole
beginning.
training.
They
for
will
that.
try to trip you up, because like you don't. I feel like at a certain point, it just completely takes attention away from what you're actually trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Which is like immersion and whatever. For them to be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's so strange. Like really, a person that time would be super fascinated by anything you bring
Correct.
up.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, a what? What does this thing do?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
talking to people?
Yeah.
Far away? Show me.
Show me.
Right.
Or you're a witch.
You are a
and
witch.
then
Burn on the stake.
The
they
witch thing, yeah.
Yeah, there's that whole mentality, the fear, the unknown.
There's always the two kind of people.
Yeah.
There's
You
never,
either
there's
have,
never
like,
indifferent. There's never indifferent.
But I think there's two kind of people for the employees too. I feel like either you're an employee who, after a month or two, you're like, oh, fuck this job. I'm just here for a paycheck. I hate pretending that I'm in the. Or you like go
lean
home and
into
you
it.
still wear your bonnet and you like shower in the backyard with a bucket because you forgot what electricity is.
Because why not?
Yeah.
You
Why
do
not?
it just to see that you can.
Yeah.
I'm tough enough.
Yeah.
True story. My grandmother, when we used to go visit her at the city where my mom is from, the bathroom was outside the house. It was just like four walls, and then it was a big barrel of water, and then you would just like have a thing, and then you would just like there was no shower in her house. It was like old school,
yeah.
old school.
The good old
It's
days.
very green.
You would like scoop
It was
it.
very green.
Was there anything you would put it on, or just right on your head? Like
Right
you
on
would
your
just-
head. I mean, depending. You grab the soap and then just kind of like get a part of your body wet.
Yeah.
And then soap it really fast and then just like just put water.
No, I didn't know
Or,
if
you
it was like if there was like a kind of like
No. You will have
thing
a
that
thing.
you would scoop it and
apparatus.
put it on, and then it would shot. It would.
No, you
So they
basically
didn't, they
had
didn't do like the
a
bucket
little
and tip it.
container.
Yeah.
That's all. You will have a little container. You
Cool.
will dig for water, do it, and then it was fun though. I mean, it was like for a kid. I mean, I'm most likely
Everything's fun.
Mom is there, so she will do
Right.
the rest of the thing, and it was, like. But it was like you're making me remember
I'm
all
sure you
this.
use a lot less water.
Yes, it's very green. It's a very green way to do it. You use like probably a third or less of the water that you would use on a regular shower.
Yeah.
So everybody should do that.
Yeah.
Everybody should do
I
that.
can't give up my shower.
Oh, it's so good.
No, for real, of like major inventions that like can't live without, like the shower and the toilet, like
The
just
toilet.
the things in the bathroom.
Oh God, the bathroom.
We've come to really rely on them,
Yeah.
and those would be the hardest things to have to like start digging a hole where
I
gotta,
did see on Shark Tank that we should be squatting and not sitting.
It is
Yes,
better
it's
for
true.
you. It's
It's
better
true.
for the body.
They made something called like the
I
squatty
read a
potty.
study about it. A squatty potty?
Yeah,
No.
it's like a stool that goes around your toilet so that you could use your regular toilet still, but you just squat over it.
Though I feel like to really do it, that's funny. But to really do it, you need like something you can stand on going parallel.
That's
to
what
the
it
side of the
is.
Oh, okay. So it's like
It's like a horseshoe around the toilet.
so you can stand
and you
up
stand
on.
on either side and you just squat over.
Well,
The squatty potty.
one of the reasons it's like those of us like the close to 2 billion people that use the standard toilet.
Yeah.
Which it's like less than half people in the world use
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah, it's true.
we think of it as ubiquitous, but it's a good one.
Yes.
But like one of the reasons it's bad is that you're like the channel doesn't open up fully when you're just sitting like this. When you squat, it's like everything just kind of flows, and so like particles will collect, and over the years,
Particles.
they can cause. There's some specific,
Odor.
not disease, but there's some specific ailment that you can get that like requires surgery to get rid of or something. And it's like it's not a guarantee that you'll get it.
Bruh.
It's not a guarantee you'll get it, but you have like people who squat have like zero chance.
Yeah.
So it is, and also apparently you poo faster.
Yeah,
Squat.
and it doesn't it's cleaner. I have a friend actually that I had this conversation back in high school with a friend of mine who's the guy in our group that will try all these things. And I don't know if till this day he still does it, but he actually climbs on the toilet and squats.
It's
to
so like difficult. Like
I know, it's like I don't know, like
What a
he's a
hassle.
martial artist too. Like he
Get a
has
couple
balance and
apple
all that stuff,
boxes,
but
put
Yeah,
them on either
that's
side
true.
of the toilet.
That's true.
it's crazy. He just climbs on the thing and just like
I know that squatting's
I've never
better.
seen
I'm
it,
still
but
not willing to.
I'm
still not willing to make the shift.
Yeah.
It's just it's too convenient. The toilet's so wonderful.
do you know what a bidet is?
Yeah,
A
the
bidet?
day the
Oh,
water.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like in my house we used to have bidets. Like then eventually I figured out like
It makes sense. It's more sanitary.
Yes, it's better, and it's
just-
green because you're not using paper. You just go right into
But you
it.
still have to like
Wait, but so
Dry.
you don't pre-clean?
No,
You don't pre-clean with the
you
bidet?
just go straight to the water.
I go straight.
You don't dry.
No, why? What?
So that your underwear doesn't
No,
drip?
he
Well,
means
that they
dry
under.
after.
Oh, after, yes, of course, after.
But
yeah. But you have a
That's what I mean,
towel
like-
for it.
Yeah, but you're
Like
like, it's
the
green.
butt cloth.
The butt cloth. I don't want to share that anybody else.
No, yeah.
I don't want to use anybody
Everybody
else's.
has a butt
monogrammed
cloth.
butt cloth. That
Yeah,
is
like-
just my own.
Everybody has his own butt cloth. You know, like this is like Jose's butt
See,
cloth.
I guess I
Why
never
is there not
realized
a fancy word for that like there is bidet? I don't know if I believe you. You have to be careful with
butt
those things.
cloth. I guess
The
I
butt cloth.
didn't realize that
Oh,
bidet. Like I
He's French.
always,
He's French.
I
we
did
know.
realize.
Of course,
that.
he's super
We know.
French because if somebody has to think about
But
that,
I always thought you wiped first, and the bidet was just like a little like.
A little extra.
Yeah, a little extra, just like a little.
well,
It does the main work, and then you just need a little extra.
I'm
at
always
the
being
end.
very
That's
green.
weird. You do that. You have a home bidet. You don't have a home bidet.
No, not in America. I mean, I haven't seen a single video in America.
Yeah.
I grew up with them to the point that I started feeling that it was normal, and then I started going to other people's
install
bathrooms.
one. You can you can buy.
Yeah,
a
but
thing.
no, you have like the thing that it's like the thing that you take and then you just put like, but that's not a bidet.
No.
It's just a sprayer or
That's
something.
what-
You just
No, I
spray
know,
your
but
butt.
like I've
just-
seen the infomercial for like the
It's like a yeah
bidet.
for the doggy.
They should do that at the fairs. They should just
Just have bidets.
have bidets.
Yeah,
for
why
people.
not?
I think that'd be great.
Embrace the bidet.
It would be good.
We should have a whole campaign called Embrace
Well,
the
that's
bidet.
more of a
That's what I'm
festival.
Oh, what time?
we
Like
doing?
we're 31, so we have a nice 10 minutes.
I need to put this somewhere I can see it, so I don't have to
I can just like
disrupt the show by acting.
we'll have somebody like you know like they do in boxing games.
Mm-hmm.
The woman comes with like
We're giving you a look
Round
behind the
one.
round
curtain.
one, so it will be like 30 minutes.
I just need
That's
to
what I
go.
did for Valentine's Day this year.
Oh, you
Was,
were
went
one of
to
those
the-
girls?
I was one of those girls. Put on the booty shorts.
Nice.
Round 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I went to a boxing match for the first
did?
time. Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. It was me and my roommate were both single, so we were like, let's go watch people beat each other up for Valentine's
What
Day.
does
Yeah, right?
being single have to do with it?
Because
we weren't going on dates with the girlfriend.
let's
or
Gotcha.
go
So
something
you
watch.
else.
could go. So basically, you're
Yeah.
saying we're two dudes. We can go to violence, and then we not have a nagging woman
Yeah,
going
yeah.
like, oh, I don't like violence. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, gotcha,
yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
We sat right
watch two
behind.
people smash each other in the face.
Smashing each other. Like,
sat behind Mike Tyson's trainer,
nice.
Teddy Atlas.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Kinda cool.
Nice. Mike.
Don't think I'd
Oh,
recognize
Mike.
him.
I didn't either. My roommate did.
You already did?
Yeah. So and it was televised. So every time they showed him, we were like, or we would just stand up, so just our stomachs were in the frame.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the name of his original one? The one with the crazy hair.
That wasn't his.
Was
Don
it his
King was the
Don King,
promoter.
the
The
promoter. Oh, okay, yeah, Don
Not
King.
his
Is he
trainer.
still? Is this guy still alive or something, or doing
No,
what he
I
used to
put
do?
your phone down.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put it
So
like
that I
this.
could-
Look, it's better, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's better.
I don't know if he's still alive, Don King.
He hasn't been
he
used in a
hasn't
while.
been in the news. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean he's.
Doesn't mean he's dead. Depends. If you leave out of
We
you
should
know,
get
the
Don King
spotlight.
on the show.
He'd be
We
a
should
great
get Don
guest.
King on the
He'd
show.
be a fun guest.
Should
Or
get
Larry
Mike
King.
Larry King.
or Mike.
I just worry about the health
Mike
risk
King?
with
Mike
Larry
Tyson.
King. Isn't there
Mike
like,
Tyson.
isn't there like a chance he could have another heart attack on the show?
Probably.
Larry King, he's had like a bunch of them, hasn't he?
On the on shows.
I don't know if he had any on air, but he's had a lot. He's old. There's a reason he retired.
He is an old guy.
People get old. That
It does,
happens.
it happens.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
as far as
better than the
old
alternative.
people that I'd have on the show, Christopher Walken,
Christopher
Wow. Great
Walken
one.
will be awesome.
Helen Mirren. She's a
Betty
good one.
White.
Heck yeah, Betty
Oh,
White.
Betty White will. Oh, man, Betty White. I'll just leave her
White.
hers there. Do the show yourself. Like that woman is already a
Yeah.
full,
Yeah.
full show. It's
Just-
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fan. We got a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of you, Betty. You should need to come on the show.
Besos.
Come on in.
Ah, there you go. Spanish. You
Yeah,
whip
yeah.
it in.
Yeah.
He's sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't think my pronunciation
Jinx.
was sexy.
It
Besos.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked to head up there this weekend.
Should be fun.
Nice.
Drink
Yeah.
a deep fried martini. See, I
You'll have to let me know. I'm
I'm
Take
so.
a picture. Take a picture. Send
I
it to
will.
us. We'll put it on the show.
I'm actually writing a feature film about.
Or we'll just re
Tweet it.
Instagram it.
Yeah,
Tweet
true.
it
Come
or
in.
whatever. You can do
Retweet it.
that.
I'm writing a feature about a fair/festival. It's actually about a corn dog festival.
A corn dog
And
festival.
one of the things I had in the script, because I thought it was so absurd that this now martini proves it's not, was deep fried soup. because I was like, deep fried soup would just be a bowl of oil. You
Right,
know,
yeah.
it's just
just steam.
that's
or-
all it is. You know.
Yeah, you'll have to find out what the.
Yeah.
It's so weird. The deep fried
Curious.
martini. It's like you just wonder what's the workaround. 'Cause
Yeah.
clearly you can't deep fry alcohol.
Right.
But
Well, you know what they
like,
did?
how do you do? Would you prepare it in
couple
something
years
else that's
ago-
deep fried?
Maybe.
They
like-
did deep fried Kool-Aid.
How do they do
which
that?
was they took the Kool-Aid powder and made a batter with it, and then deep fried the batter balls.
Well, that makes sense.
You know, but
But for martini,
martini, yeah,
you don't make it with that. It's not the same. You can't
Now-
use that gimmick. You got to
Now
use a
the only
different.
thing, what if it's like, what if they take like an olive, and well, I'm just trying to think. Is there any way to get the vodka liquid in the middle still,
Yeah.
and then have like an olive around
Well,
it?
what if
and
you
then
like batter an ice cube, and then you fry it so that in the middle it melts and turns to liquid?
That's how they do with fried ice
you
cream.
can-
The Japanese, they batter it first,
Love fried
and
batter.
then like it was amazing. Well, the first time I was introduced to that, I was like, "What the hell
fried ice
is
cream.
this?" And it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's probably that. That's
So
a good
like, yeah,
idea.
you could maybe get it that way.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
You will.
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Will, you made it sound like a threat.
you're right. You,
will.
you,
will.
yeah, you will.
You will.
I wonder what James Bond had to
What
do
else?
with a deep fried martini.
I know he probably wouldn't be into
What
it.
martini?
Well, it depends if it's
Fried, not grilled.
Not grilled. I was searching for it, but you got there first. Did
Yeah.
probably a better job than I would have done.
You don't know.
It was
Don't say
nice.
so sure. It's too late now, though.
I know.
Pobrecito.
Oh, your Spanish is so good.
This was a good one.
This is
I
an
think,
awesome fun one. I
I
mean,
think
it's
we'll keep it short just because we veered pretty far away from
Yeah, but I mean, it's
It's
also,
fun.
it's a pretty specific topic, so, you
Yeah.
know, I think it needed some,
It's good. Yeah,
Some
and like I haven't
crossroads.
thought of
I like
the,
it.
I haven't thought of the fair in a long time.
The diversity.
I was like,
Yeah.
I haven't been since high school, so I should change that. Go to a
come
fair.
on to the Big E if you're free on Sunday or Monday. I'll be
should.
there.
You
We
do that?
should.
All right, you could be there too.
You could be there.
Maybe you'll be there, and this, or maybe you'll want to be there, but this will come too late. It's already done. Is it done? It goes for a long
runs-
time.
The Big E runs like 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Go
Oh,
to the
no,
Big
it's
E.
time,
Have
yeah.
fun. Join
4
us next
weeks.
time. Like the episode, share it, subscribe, and join us next time. I am at John in Paradox.
And I'm Jose in Paradox. At
This is-
Jose.
and our
I'm
guest,
at Michael Barra.
Michael Barra.
Actor.
Just at Michael Barra.
Nice.
Until tomorrow.
Friends from the future. I'll see you in the past.